You know, practicing self-care is good, but what is practicing self-care specifically? Is it going to a spa and getting your nails done? Maybe. Is it just sleeping in? Maybe. Is it eating a good meal out? Maybe you're just not sure what really practicing self care is like, right? So today I want to give you some specific tips on self care. Number one is I think self care is a very holistic thing. It's not just about your spirit, it's not just about your mind. You also need your body to be physically healthy. When you're ill and your body is not feeling good, it affects the mind. It makes you think you are weak. It makes you think that you're not up for the challenges that are gonna be coming, right? So when an unhealthy body can shape the mind into an unhealthy one, a healthy body can make you feel like you can do anything, and a healthy body can make you feel like you're invincible. And most of all, a healthy body, maintaining one and using one is actually really, really fun because moving your body is really fun. So, how to actually specifically practice self care with your body is I want to recommend setting physical challenges for yourself. So, the thing that I'm doing right now in terms of mobility is like trying to do a rolling bridge. It's very hard, stretches my abs a lot, but I've always wanted to do it. And when other people do it, it looks so effortless. So, I'm trying to do a rolling bridge. The good thing about social media these days is there's a lot of movement practitioners who focus on functional movement that's in a fun way. So if you're not really excited about the idea of exercise because it's so strenuous and you find lifting weights boring and such, just working on mobility in the comfort of your own home can be a really great option. I will link to some of the accounts that I follow in the comments. And that was for the physical aspect. And now the second one is it's a spiritual thing, but the whole concept is to let new ideas in and throwing old ideas out. So just like your body, your mind needs a bit of circulation. When you drink water, you pee it out. If you don't, it'll be pretty bad, right? Conversely, if you pee, but if you don't drink, all gonna be really bad. If you eat, you ideally want to poop. If you poop but don't eat, you get my point, right? So you want to let new ideas in and old ideas out so that your brain can go through this motion of circulation. So the best way to do it, in my opinion, is talking to people. So when you talk to people, you want to listen to how their viewpoint is different from yours. You're not trying to do it from a judgmental perspective. You're not trying to think that, oh, my friend is really stupid. You're not trying to think, oh my god, this person is amazing. You're just trying to observe how this person thinks differently from me. And you try to see the world from their perspective. So when your friend, you talk about school, and you talk about how much their major sucks, you try to empathize and you try to employ their perspective. Okay, so if I were in their shoes and I was studying their major, what would I feel? You start feeding your brain some information to go on, right? And if you're a professional and you have a working friend and then they tell you about their industry, like it's a good opportunity for your brain to get some new information that you previously didn't have by yourself, right? And now you want to also talk too. It's really important to let the things, ideas, and the thoughts that sit in your brain out into the world. Whether you verbalize it or write it down, just expressing your thoughts out loud has an effect. It makes the body, it makes the thought go through, it makes the thought be expelled out of your body, right? And then when it's out of your body, you can either choose to make a deeper connection with it, you can observe it, you can throw it away. It gives you more options. So talk about your life. And you don't, if you're conscious about like, oh, what topic am I going to talk about? And I don't know if this is going to make me feel awkward. I think talking to another person takes care of letting new ideas and in and old ideas out. It takes care of both at once. But a really good way to do it alone is just journaling. why is journaling so good? You're completely judgment free as long as you don't judge yourself, right? So if you had an encounter at work and you didn't really like this person and you kind of like hated the experience, you can really be completely honest with yourself and then write it. I hated this guy's guts. It was so annoying. And as long as you don't stop yourself and be like, oh, come on, it wasn't that bad. And you don't try to stop yourself from thinking in a certain way, journaling is an excellent way to kind of mimic that conversational aspect of letting your thoughts out. And so the whole concept is letting new ideas in, getting old ideas out. So that's the kind of a tip number 2. And number 3 is intentionally doing things that you enjoy. So a lot of us feel bad about doing the things that we enjoy because we think it's unproductive, right? But like, who says you need to be productive all the time? You can do the things that you enjoy. If you do the things that you enjoy without judging yourself or without having shame around it, you'll be surprised how genuinely enjoyable that experience is compared to when you're kind of like in the back burner of your brain thinking badly about it, right? So go out, actually do the things that you enjoy. Put some time on your calendar to do the things that you enjoy uninterrupted for a few hours. Maybe it's a video game, maybe it's watching a movie with the popcorn, maybe it's having sex, masturbating. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Intentionally choosing to serve you pleasure is a really, really great form of self-care. So today I gave you 3 specific tips on how to practice self-care, and I'll be back with more. See ya.